Hey there, my name is Brandon Park, and I'm the author of the book, The 5 Essentials of Life, Developing a Plan for Personal Growth in the Areas That Matter Most. Have you ever noticed that life truly is like a balancing act? I mean, sometimes I feel like that guy at the circus who's trying to spin all those plates, and by the time he gets to the 9th or 10th plate, the first plate he started with is starting to wobble and is about to fall. I think that's exactly how we feel about life sometimes, isn't it? We may feel like we're excelling in one or two areas, but then it feels like every other area of our life is mediocre at best or is falling apart at worst. It turns out that there really is only 5 areas of our life that we need to pay attention to and focus on if we're to reach our fullest potential. It's like that Pareto principle or the 80-20 rule. These 5 essentials are the 20% of the things that you can do that will yield 80% of the results, growth, and success that you'll experience in life. So, what are the 5 essentials? Here they are in order of what's least important to what's most important. Number 1 is financial, the financial essential. I found in my own personal experience that income does not exceed personal development. Unless you grow to where it is, it will usually stay back to where you are. So in the financial section of this book, we're going to deal with how we go about managing our spending, maintaining our level of contentment, retiring debt that's keeping us in bondage, investing for the future, growing in our generosity, and also creating wealth for tomorrow. The second essential is the physical essential. Your soul, your spirit lives inside a temple known as your body. And if we don't take care of the temple, we'll never be able to fulfill all that God has designed for us. So that's why our nutrition, exercise, fat loss, muscle gain, supplements, and even our sleep and rest are vitally important to our longevity as well as our overall well-being. The third essential is the intellectual essential. The big challenge of life is that you can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. And so in this section, we're going to focus on how we invest and manage ourselves, how to set goals, how to establish some new habits, how to become just more productive, have stronger emotional health, just kind of rewiring our thinking patterns. So those are a few of the things we'll look at in the intellectual section. The fourth essential is relational. Now remember, we're building up from what's least important to what's the most important. And this refers to the quality and quantity of our relationships with other people. Your marriage, your family, your friends, they ought to be one of the most important things to you in this life. And so in this section, we're going to examine the foundation of all relationships, how to make and keep friends, how to strengthen your marriage, improving your communication skills, dealing with conflict resolution. Now here's the fifth essential, and that is spiritual. This is by far the most important essential of all of the 5 essentials. And here's the thing, it's also the most neglected. But when the spiritual essential is prioritized, it adds life, vitality, and meaning to the other 4. So how you grow in your connection with God and the purpose for why He has put you here on this earth is absolutely critical if you ever hope to realize your potential. One thing I can tell you with certainty is that God always blesses whatever He has placed first in. And so these discoveries are what led me to write this book, The 5 Essentials of Life. And I want to help you to also live, lead, and succeed so that you can find balance and expansion in the areas of life that matter most. I share my story with you because I want you to know that any diamond of success I have today is displayed on the black velvet of my past failures. And I want this book to be a blessing and encouragement to you. I want to close with this. As Karl Barth once said, though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. All that matters is where you're going.